Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. You really just want to find a place where you can keep your back upright. Not straight, and also not curved. Just upright and loose. You can even be lying down if you need to. You can sit in a chair. Just find with whatever works for you. There's no restraints. And this is an open eye meditation practice. We don't close our eyes, and I'm sure you've seen people meditate with their eyes closed, or maybe you've even meditated with your eyes closed. However, for this practice, I'd urge you to keep your eyes open. There's a lot of benefits in practicing with your eyes open, because during our day-to-day life, our eyes are open. We're going through our day, we're doing this activity, taking the kids to school, going to work, cleaning, whatever. Our eyes are open. And so if we want the insights of meditation not to be just pushed over to one part of our day, and we want it to transform our entire life, it's easier to practice with the eyes open because then the insights are more available that way. However, if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed and you don't feel comfortable with your eyes open, again, there's no restraints, so just do what you'd like. Although I would urge you to try with your eyes open. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just leave the screen alone. We look at screens way too often anyway, and just drop them a little bit down before you, below you. We're not staring or analyzing at anything in particular, and we're also not blurry or buzzed or trance-like, anything like that. Just a nice light gaze down. Back upright, comfortable. Eyes open and down. Let's begin today's practice by just taking 3 easy and deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, we make sure that our out breath is about twice as long as the in breath. In and out. In and out. In and out. Let's do an extra one. In and out. Wonderful. Many times when we sit down to meditate, or we've heard and watched other people meditate, we can start to believe that meditation is about concentrating, moving our focus and tightening it into a certain place, or giving a lot of effort and finding it difficult. But just notice this moment right now. What's difficult about it? Do you have to strain to be aware of anything? Notice this tendency of wanting to achieve and do something in particular. Having an expectation and wanting to get to the next moment. This is a snag in your practice. Although you may have had a reason to sit down to practice meditation, when we sit, we have no purpose, no reason, no struggle, nothing special. So what's here right now? Just notice what arises all by itself. Noticing the various sounds around you. Noticing any sensations in the body, like tingling or pressure. Noticing the temperature of the room and the quality of the air around you, moving in and out of your nostrils. Just sit here. Allow everything to be just as it is. And don't strain. And you'll notice that you'll start thinking about something, planning, remembering, flashing of imagery of a video you watched earlier or something that happened. This is okay. But notice how when we get lost in these thoughts, that we lose our attention of this moment. And then you'll start thinking about something else. It happens so quickly. It feels like you can't help but to think about something. But we're not straining here, not forcing anything to happen. A thing that's very easy and useful is to learn to just leave thinking alone, not controlling it, not pushing it away, not ignoring it, but learn to regard it as simply as the simple sounds outside your window. They're there, but they're just in the background. And the easiest method to do this is to bring your attention away from your forehead, away from where thoughts are happening, down through the neck, into the chest area, down through the abdomen, and into the lower belly. Not straining, but a light awareness of the lower belly. And noticing the simple sensation of breathing. Watching how when the breath comes in, the belly expands. And as it leaves, the belly contracts. Just stay here. Without strain, without forcing. Just be lightly aware of the sensations of breathing in the lower belly. And rest. And you'll notice you'll start thinking again. Worried about work. Planning the next thing to do. And when this happens, we don't push it away. We gently return to the lower belly. Not straining, not forcing. Simply returning with a light awareness to the sensations of breathing. Come back. Come back to breathing. Stop straining. Let go. Wake up. Wake up from thinking. Return to the breath. All right, you can look at the screen. It's very easy in the beginning, especially if you're new to meditation, to think that you have to kind of concentrate. Like concentrate on the breath. Concentrate on leaving thoughts alone. Just like kind of this, I gotta focus, gotta focus. My teacher actually showed me this a while back. Last time I saw him, I mentioned to him, I was asking, in the middle of asking a question about some insight that I had in meditation. But I said the words, I said, when I focus on my breath, blah, 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 blah. I went on and said something. And he just stopped me. And he said, don't focus on the breath. And he said, hold your hand in a tight fist. And I was like, okay. And I did it. He's like, come on, squeeze it hard. I'm like, okay, squeeze really hard. He's like, harder. I'm like, okay. And he asks, how long do you think you can do that? And I was like, well, maybe 30 seconds. And he's like, exactly. It's like, you don't focus on the breath because it's the same when you strain, it can only be held for so long. Or rather, you have a light awareness of breathing, which is a totally different thing. For example, I do this a lot. Do you feel your left foot? You don't have to do anything. You can just notice right now that your left foot exists without doing anything. You don't have to focus on your left foot like, where's my left foot? You just, there it is. Same thing with the breathing. There it is. So when you hear me in these meditations say, find the breath, be careful to not focus and strain and force. Really, we're just noticing a light awareness of what is. Now, if you have any questions about what I talk about here, please comment below. Don't be afraid to ask me a question. And thank you for everyone who has been asking me questions. It's been a great honor to answer them for you, and I hope they've been some use to you. I really want to build a meditation community that's free from religious dogma and spiritual new age thinking. I really just need a practical meditation community that is here to just simply learn the art of leaving thinking alone. And so your comments matter. And even your comments about how your meditation practice is going, or even anything you want to share, please comment below. Because not only does it help me, it helps others who may have a similar question or may benefit from the experience you've had. So please comment below and let us know how your meditation is going. I also post a video like this every single day. No days off. So if you're interested in starting a meditation practice or learning a little bit more about meditation, join me. I will be here for you every day. I also post other videos on simple meditation practices. In fact, in a few days, I have a video coming up, a new video coming up about 3 mistakes about meditation. So tune in. Thank you for showing up today and showing up for your life. I'll see you tomorrow.